Well, let's go back now to the situation in Afghanistan, the two major setbacks faced by NATO's military mission there. Let's speak to our Washington correspondent, Jonathan Blake. Jonathan, what kind of reaction from Washington on the news that President Karzai wants Western powers to pull out of Afghan villages and, of course, the Taliban suspending peace talks?
Well, on the Taliban suspending peace talks, we heard from the White House spokesman Jay Carney earlier on, who said that the US remains committed to their aim, which is achieving some kind of political resolution in Afghanistan. He said that there's no likely resolution to the conflict in that country without some sort of political settlement. He didn't respond directly to what the Taliban has said and their accusations that the US has taken a fickle position. We also heard some sort of damage limitation, if you like, in response to what the Afghan President Hamid Karzai has said in terms of US troops withdrawing from remote villages and concentrating more on the larger military bases in Afghanistan. So that may have taken people something by surprise here, but certainly the spin that officials at the Pentagon were putting on that was that that is the aim that the US forces have. It's just a question of how quickly that can be achieved.
And Jonathan, the lawyer for the US soldier accused of killing 16 Afghan civilians has been speaking. What's he had to say?
Yes, we've heard for the first time today from John Henry Brown, who is the lawyer who has been employed by the soldier accused of those killings in Kandahar. And he spoke earlier saying that he had spoken on the phone to his client in Kuwait, and he said that he's concerned for his safety and for the safety of his family, who have been moved to the joint Fort Lewis McChord military base in Washington state, which is where this soldier was based, and they're living there now. He gave us a few more details about the injuries that this soldier has suffered in the past. On his second tour of duty in Iraq, he suffered a concussive brain injury, and the lawyer raised some concerns about how his client had been treated by the military when he spoke to reporters in Seattle earlier on.
I mean, it's a tragedy all the way around. There's no question about that. I think it's of interest that we have a soldier who has an exemplary record, decorated soldier who was injured in Iraq to his brain and to his body, and then despite that was sent back. I think that's an issue. I think it's a concern. I think the message for the public in general is that he's one of our boys. We need to treat him fairly.
So the reason that the soldier in question has not been named is because there are fears of potential reprisals, possible revenge attacks against him or his family. The Department of Defense say the soldier will be named when charges are brought against him. And John Henry Brown, the lawyer you heard from there, says he plans to travel to Kuwait to meet with his client in the coming days, and he'll then form part of his legal team along with a military lawyer who is assigned to the soldier if and when a trial begins.
OK, Jonathan Blake in Washington, thanks for that.